This is the future.
Today is September 19, 2024. It is 2 p.m. I just finished edit whatever I recorded this morning. I started late, so there's some stuff I want to share with you, and some of them you guys probably already know. There were some tweets that I left for later today, but I sort of split them a little bit more. There's these 6 tweets I want to share on this video, and the rest, these I removed them. They have to do more with squad talking or whatever, not really focusing on Harry's work, so I removed them. We're gonna focus on this. Alright, so let's get started because I have some place to go later on. I just want to get the recording out of the way. So let's go on Twitter. It's gonna be on our Port of Pew service. Okay, so these were some tweets flying around and it popped up on my timeline, so I added. Prince Harry, 18 years of Centre Valley, 10 years of Invictus Games, 5 years of Travelers, 4 years of head fit used by Brits in Australian military, 4 years Archewell Foundation and Archewell Production, co-executive producer of The Me You Can't See, Heart of Invictus, Harry and Meghan's Netflix, best-selling author. So pretty much sums up Harry's resume. So let's see this here. Alright, you could pause and read. There they are here. They probably somewhere, I don't know, for some reason I'm not seeing a lot of the squad's tweets. I'm seeing more of different articles which I shared in one of my videos, which had nothing to do with the squad, but just because I mentioned something about not being authentic, and I remember seeing something that popped up on my timeline, I decided to share portion of the article someone on my video, my last video. So I don't know, something is going on. Maybe the algorithm, they switch a little bit, so I'm not seeing too much of the squad thing. So pretty much this image sort of sums up some of the things Harry has been working on.
In 2006, Princess and I founded Centre Bali in Lesotho, a small landlocked country in South Africa. In Sesotho, the word Centre Bali means forget-me-not. The charity was founded in honor of our mothers and symbolizes our pledge to always remember and advocate for the most vulnerable among us.
Keep in mind, I'm sorry I cannot share the video fully because YouTube is very, very critical with videos, and they demonetized my channel because of something that I did, and I thought I was okay with it with my own editing video, but they demonetized the channel without any warning. Okay, so just listen to what he's saying. Pay attention to the audio rather than the video. I would love to show both at the same time, but hey, if I want my channel to still exist, I just had to do what needs to be done to keep it alive.
Many young lives across Southern Africa have been impacted by poverty, inequality, HIV/AIDS, and lately COVID-19. Leaving many children and young people caring for siblings, out of school and with disrupted adherence to HIV treatment, to name but a few.
Centre Bali puts the needs of children and young people at its forefront.
Our mission is to help vulnerable children and young people across Lesotho and Botswana have access to vital health services, receive care and support, and build skills to be self-sufficient and thrive. We have scaled up our operations across Lesotho and in 2016, based on the needs of young people, expanded into Botswana, delivering our holistic package of support focused on the social and emotional well-being for those children and young people coming to terms with living with HIV, and providing access to health services, youth advocacy, and building individual skills and livelihoods.
I've seen impact in the Centre Valley program. Maybe I'll take us back to my first Centre Valley camp. So during the camp, one of the attendants or the beneficiaries came to me and said, I want to be as happy as you are.
Our contribution to these young lives and their communities is making a real and visible difference. And it is not down to us alone. It is thanks to our donors and our partners, and importantly, the determination and resilience of the Basotho and the Botswana people and their communities. Real change, big change, is possible when we all come together. Centre Bali plays its part in contributing to that. We are looking for partners who genuinely care and invest in Lesotho and Botswana's next generation of leaders. So join us, and together we can continue to make a difference.
When he said in this part, maybe I'll use this as the screenshot. When he says something here, partners, he's looking for partners who really care. Where is it? Like right here.
Centre Body plays its part in contributing to that. We are looking for partners who genuinely care and invest in Lesotho and Botswana's next generation.
He really means it, because the reason I really feel what he's saying here is because of something that happened between his father. His father sent a donor to go donate to him, you know, for his charity, which was this one. That was way before Meghan, I believe. And then it seems like I always feel, I don't have any proof if this is what was truly intended by his father, but I felt like the father was setting him up. So when the donor went to Harry to donate the money or whatever, I don't remember how the conversation went, but it seems like Harry had already documented on whatever paperwork he's gonna receive certain amount of money. When it's time for the money to be given to him, the guy was starting to put stipulation, or you come and dine with me here, dine with me there, or whatever. Harry was like, nope, that was not part of the discussion. If you know, the part of the discussion, I'm paraphrasing now, was for you to donate. There was none of the things where I'm gonna be going to you and dine with you and all of that. The money was about the charity, the children. So whatever happened in between, he went and warned his dad, his father, about the guy, that he is a bad actor. And I think not too long ago, this same person resurfaced again for some other issues. I discussed this on PYTE, so go there and watch it. Probably 2001, 2002, around these times. Okay, so when Harvey said he's looking for partners and donors, I truly believe he meant it. He meant it. All right, so that's that. Let's go to the next one. All right, about Archewell. Is that the audio? Yes,
it is here at the Invictus Games that you realize whatever you carry, it was the springboard that propelled you to the next level. The Games doesn't focus on what causes the injury, but really about the recovery and how to be part of a community again.
When I was a soldier, that meant the world to me. Once I was wounded, how do you define yourself then? What was that? I was fighting a long time. Just drinking a lot, going out a lot. I had flashbacks.
I would like to be the father playing with his kids, playing football.
Аби відновитись, мені потрібен Invictus. Але війна не дає нам розслабитись. Буде війна, буде воювати. Нет війни, можемо бутерброди. Все просто.
90% of my team are currently serving, 4 to 5. There is a shelling.
I have to manipulate this video a bit because of the audio. I think there's some music in the back, so I will be putting my own music in the back to manipulate the sound so YouTube don't flag this video. All right, so just be aware of that. My videos are not gonna be that crisp and perfectly sound the way it was, because YouTube really on my back about this.
If your goal was to make your country proud, you've done it. How are we doing? Everyone's going to struggle at some point.
I get demons saying, you're not going to do this.
If your goal was to make your family happy, you've achieved it.
My dad just scored there.
Clearly someone sees something in me.
You are people of substance, of resilience, of strength. You have the heart of Invictus.
Okay, so that's that. I think it's still on Netflix, so go check it out. All right, let's go to the next one.
All over the world, people are in some kind of mental, psychological, emotional pain.
What words have you heard around mental health? Crazy?
Lost it, can't keep it together. With that stigma of being labeled the other, the telling of the story, being able to say this is what happened to me, is crucial.
See, I write stories, I write them on my arm. Only I can read them, but the doctor calls it self-harm. So can somebody tell me it's okay not to be okay, and do not tell me quietly, because mental health matters, and that's the reality.
Wow.
Just sitting down and listening to somebody,
there's joy in that. No, I can put a smile on, but inside feel completely broken.
I don't tell this story for my own self-service. I've been through it and people need help.
It's just something I accepted.
ما بخاف منك.
To make that decision to receive help is not a sign of weakness. In today's world, more than ever, it is a sign of strength.
People that acknowledge their mental health struggles, they're really like superheroes.
And this, in terms of the mental health aspect of things, this is something Harry recognized that since he was in the UK, but the kind of support that he needed to make it more than what it first started, he didn't get this support from his family, even though his brother was part of that thing, the Archewell Foundation and all of that. But there was no input from my perspective. Okay, I don't know, I wasn't there, but it seems like there was no input into Harry's idea to make it much bigger. Look, as soon as Harry stepped outside of the royal family with the same type of ideas of the mental aspect of things, look how flourish it has become. It actually becoming more of something to help more people and to, you know, the mental aspect of that. Since he left, what happened in the UK, what his brother is doing, I think, in my humble opinion, his brother is spending more time focusing on to destroy his brother instead of, I don't know, he may not be into the mental aspect of helping people. Maybe there's something else. Teach kids how to ride horse or be part of polo. I don't know. Does he enjoy polo? Maybe get some people and, you know, be interesting in it. Anything but nothing. But instead, his full focus, the taxpayers' money, time, energy, and everything like that, going on after Harry. I don't know. I really don't understand. So let's continue. Some of the things that I just mentioned here are from other discussion that I brought up on my other channels, PYTE or App Team Sussex. Okay? I just messed it up. I don't bring it up too much here. Alright, so let's right here.
To make that decision to receive help is not a sign of weakness. In today's world, more than ever, it is a sign of strength.
People that acknowledge their mental health struggles, they're really like superheroes.
I just froze and I just... In front of us is a human being who's suffering.
This is the future.
Treating people with dignity is the first act.
Evolution.
I think it's our natural state to be connected.
Cozy and
This
his friends
is the
are
future.
heroes. I really, truly believe that they're heroes.
The results of this year will be felt for decades. For kids, families, husbands, wives, everybody.
We're gonna hurt.
Okay, so probably some of the probably on YouTube already. So I'm gonna try my best to share these with you in a way where YouTube don't flag it. Okay, 18 years of Center Bali, 10 years, is that the same thing? Invictus, hugely successful Invictus game, 5 years of Travelers, 4 years of Head Fit, which is used by the British and Australian military, 4 years of Archewell Foundation. Almost the same thing is repeated here, right? Foundation, million being raised for various charities every year. Executive producer, best-selling author, not enough characters to name the rest, all before reaching 40. There's the I here. Prince Harry is truly a hardworking man amongst work-shy princes. His mom will have been so proud of the man he's become. Definitely. For me, is that the same? Okay, for me, it does work. Okay, for me, will work better without reference to that family. You don't need to lift H up by denigrate mediocrity. Where do you see a reference of that family? If you're referring to work-shy princes, is referred to princes in general across the world, all without history, who live lavish lives, okay, and do nothing in return in terms of work. I understand that the media have used the word on his, okay, on his what? On his brother before, but make no mistake, he's not the only work-shy prince. It's Prince Harry, like Princess Diana, that is the anomaly in such institution. Yeah, I didn't read her saying anything about the other one. Work shy. That's all I saw. I didn't see the name William. They all into the squad things, but I didn't see her mention anything about William. Work shy princes with the S right there. Okay, but she already assumed. Right, this one I cannot see. Someone that I black. The same Diana who spoke out about her own poor experiences will be discussed at her son speaking about his poor experiences. The voices in your head are lying to your granny. Okay. What a man. There's that. That's an ad. That's that. A lot of emojis. Meghan's husband and Archie and Lily's dad. All right, so that's that. Let's go to the next one. I thought that was nice to share the way the squad were talking about it. Okay, so now we leading up until next week. Harry's gonna be in New York for the summit. Different things gonna happen, and I think it's almost the same time where the UN is gonna open for the year. All right, so let's see. We're thrilled to introduce more esteemed leaders joining us for the 2024 annual summit this September in New York City, a premier gathering of public and private sector visionaries during the UN General Assembly week. All right, so there's Harry here and different people. Some of them I don't know their names. Is that the New York governor? I'm not sure. I think that's her. Let's see here. Governor State. Yep, that's her. There it is here. Okay, here Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, Prime Minister, Republic of Iraq. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Dahan Kathy Hochul, Governor State of New York. Sir Nick Clegg, President, Global Affairs Matter. So that's this guy. Oh, is he? Okay, so there's more. Yeah, the Mayor of London. Okay, the retired Han Mayor of London. Sadiq Khan, Ajay Benga, President, World Bank Group. Is that him? That's him here. Kelly T. Clements, Deputy High Commissioner, UNHCR. Charlotte John, Chief Branch Officer and co-owner, Dallas Cowboy. Oh, I didn't know that. Football Club, Chairman, National Medical of Honor Museum Foundation. Oh, okay. Cowboy. I always see that other guy as... but never mind, let me not waste time. Here's Sultan Ahmed Ben Sulayem. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Sulayem. Group Chairman and CEO of PD World. Aloha Black. RIAA Diamond Certified Recording Artist. Alright, so there's more. Nemonte Nyankremo, co-founder, Amazon Frontline. Very interesting. I didn't know that. Dahan Melanie Verveer, U.S. Ambassador for Global Women's Issue 2009 to 2013 and Director, Georgetown Institute for Women, Peace and Security. Okay. What's Harry leader of? Let's see here. He's doing his thing. Represent Invictus, Center Bali, Archewell. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Okay, question is more of who is he representing, the UK or the US, and why is he there to argue American operate and social score system and have blankets? Was it censored under a political party? What the hell? Where did that come from? This is unconstitutional, and everywhere the UK thinking they own the USA should be what? What the hell? What the hell? Grifting and not having a job while complaining about the environment from his... Oh my God. These are the people... You know what? Let me not even go there. I feel like just putting the link of that video that I just saw, or the tweet that I just saw. Harry is doing so many things. Oh my, you see, this is the thing that I spoke about on my last channel. Look at this. They're bringing the thing about the African parky again. Whew. These people, my goodness. Let's get back. Yawn. But you here. These are the haters. They all into things. Harry is there to represent Archewell. If they had leave him alone, he could have been either in South Africa or in Canada. All those places he had chosen to be in, but each time he said he's gonna be somewhere, they leak his location. So he went to his wife's home country, and his child is born there. So where do they expect him to be? He's representing himself. Archewell or Santa Bali, any of those things that he's been working on, he could be representing any of them. My goodness. So there's that. But what does Harry actually... Okay, so that's the thing. It's Prince Harry not only surviving but thriving amongst world leader for me. Okay, Harry. More esteem indeed. There's the heart. Prince Harry has worked his butt off tirelessly to earn the right to be in such great a company. That's for sure. The ones with the title aren't invited, which demonstrate it's not the title. Very good point. Very good point. The ones with the titles aren't invited, which demonstrate it's not the title but the core of the man, and how he has used his privilege working on behalf of the people for a better society. Like I've said in so many of my other videos on my other channel, Happy Team Sussex or PYTE, I've always said, if those royals represent and speak up for the people, they won't have anything to worry about. I do not know what the hell the other people who work for them, the courtiers, men in gray suit, who put in those royals' head to think it's the paper that's gonna secure their existence. It's the people. Once the people don't give a shit and say they don't want them, they're all gone. Just look at past existing monarchies. And even Prince Philip have said it in one of his 1960-something TV interview.
I think the British monarchy is so strong, despite the fact that so many monarchies in Europe have died.
I think the British are more liberal in their outlook, and I think instead of most of the monarchies in Europe were really destroyed by their greatest and most ardent supporters, most reactionary people who somehow or other tried to hold on to something without letting it develop into change. Have you ever...
Yeah, all right. But for some reason, I don't know. Okay, what an amazing group. Good King Harry is thriving as an esteemed leader, our global humanitarian. Boy, oh boy, HRH Prince Harry should married way up when he met Princess Rachel Meghan Adamazi, his beloved wife. She has introduced him to a whole new world of possibilities. He has become a better man for having loved her. Yes and no. Harry had already had more contact. Maybe. The only part I will say, to make Harry, I guess, expand his ideas, because many of those things Harry was already doing them before Meghan, but with the help of Meghan, and said, oh, maybe you could add this to it, or give him more suggestion of his original idea to expand it. Okay, I don't think it's because... That's why I say yes or no. I don't think it's because of Meghan, because he married Meghan, or vice versa. And some of the things Meghan was doing as well. I don't think it's because of Harry, or because of Meghan marry Harry, or Harry marry Meghan. Both of them are doing extremely well together and individually. They all had the idea. There's input from each one of them. Go back to some of my old videos on PYTE. I did say it, and I even got called out for it, for saying something like as if Meghan is not smart or something like that. It's just sometimes when you have an idea, it's always good, but when you have someone else have an input on it, can expand your idea even better. So I think this is what's happening with both of them. They each have their own individual idea. Once they mention it to the other, they have an input on it and make each of their respective idea even better, and that's how they become what they are. So for this answer, I'll say yes and no, depend on how you take it. Let me see. There's 6 comment under it here. Sarcasm. Okay. You see, there they are. People talking. I don't know. Let me just black. Let me just black. Alright, so let's go back. Let's see here. Our global statesman, Prince Harry, hope the event will be streamed or at least post video of it. Okay, Prince Harry, that's Prince Harry, good King Harry, leaders, Harry is hardly a leader. But you here following him? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's been doing these things. It's just his family in the UK been pulling him down. Harry knows these type of people. And Obama Foundation, when Melody Hobson was interviewing him, Harry did say something in this aspect. Because of the work he end up doing, he can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
I think without credit, I mean, I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes. But as I said just now, the younger generation of the world has turned me into an optimist because they are the best connected, the most passionate generation that I think that we've ever had. And what we need to do is be able to create a platform so that they can be heard.
These are the people, the negativity that were around him that prevent him from reaching his full potential. But I gotta say, Harry is one heck of a strong-minded individual because I do not know, the squad have said that too, I cannot see how he survived in the cesspit of hate, preventing others from progressing or being a better person or a better version of themselves, because they want to get glories all the time, but they're not doing a damn thing to get that glory. So we have to give Harry some major credit for that. Knowing what I know now, it's just unbelievable. How did he survive? Oh my goodness. And you see, they even follow him on everything his name is mentioned. That's that. Let's go to the next tweet. Alright, 73. Okay, so there's that. I love that Prince Harry's voice is valued and appreciated on the world stage. Truly the son of Diana. Okay, so there's the squad who sees what I'm seeing as well. On the sideline of the UNGA 79, Her Majesty Queen Masenet Mohato Sioso and Prince Harry. Okay, the Duke of Sussex, in partnership with the Governor of Lesotho and the UN Lesotho, will discuss pressing development issues. Very interesting. So there's more to it. I'm glad that I put it. Let's go into that. The time to act is now. A safer world is possible. Her Majesty Queen, is that? No, it can't be. I was gonna say if that's Prince Yoso's mother, but she passed. Then that's why they come with Santa Bali. So no, okay, never mind. I still share it with you anyway. Okay, Her Majesty Queen Masenet Mohato Sioso, joined by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and in partnership with the government of Lesotho and the United Nations and Lesotho, will engage in a thoughtful presentation on key issues including gender-based violence, child protection, mental wellness, HIV and AIDS, nutrition, and food security. The program will be made available via the United Nations Lesotho Facebook page and YouTube channel following the event. Okay, so that is that. I don't know if I shared this. I'll share it again when I finish. Okay, at Santa Bali connection here. All right, this is just wonderful. Her beautiful Majesty and our global prince, the leader we need, are sitting at the table. Let's get to work. All right, wow, go Prince Harry. I guess because they see Harry is not playing. Harry is serious, like the Santa Bali that he created with Prince Yoso. So they see him serious with that, so they connect their name with it. Okay, wow, go Prince Harry. Harry Sussex has no special education to assist with solving the complex issue.
Many times, because of the work that we end up doing, you can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
This is the thing, many people, and I think Obama had bought this in one aspect, and some aspect as well during the election season. Couple people have brought it up in different aspects. There's some people who need schooling for certain things. Harry was always a hands-on thing, and when he goes places, he pays attention. So many of the things he created, he already knew the background of it. He was a person, how do they call these people? Road scholars. That's it. Let me look it up to make sure I'm using the right definition and meaning. Road scholars. I type on Google, what is road scholars? I'm not sure if this is what I was looking for, but let's see what they say. Road Scholars is a non-profit organization that offers educational, travel, and learning adventures for adults. It's almost the same thing. I didn't know there was an organization about that, but I call it Road Scholars in terms of as he traveling, he's learning. He's right there in the midst of it when he was working Royal, when they were sending him to many places.
Like we all have. And then slowly you find your way and you start to realize that you've got an incredible platform to make really positive change. I get all of my passion, inspiration and energy from young people. And that is from the ages of 6 or 7 in the Caribbean, when you get a 6-year-old turning around to you and telling you exactly how much damage your country and the developed world is causing them, all the way to 28, 30-year-olds who at some point in their life have already a better understanding of duty and service than I ever did at that age, because it's all about giving back. So I think that, look, lots of people say that, oh, your job of traveling the world is wonderful. Of course it's wonderful, but when we get sent to some countries, we don't always get to see the beautiful parts. We're always there trying to deal with some of the issues, but also doing everything we can to bring people together to make change, to make positive change. And it's an absolute joy and a privilege to meet the younger generation of change makers across the world who genuinely believe in the fact that they, as a single person and as a group and as a community and as a nation, not only can change their country, but can change the world as well. And that is what keeps me going on a day-to-day basis.
So when a 6-year-old says to you that your country is ruining theirs, what do you do or say?
Agree with them slightly. Look, we all know the issues that are out there, you know, with the climate and the environmental issues, and I don't want to say it's refreshing, but it is nice to know that kids that young have an appreciation and understanding greater than some of the people who have been on this planet for 60, 70 years. Of course it's wonderful, but when we get sent to some countries, we don't always get to see the beautiful parts. We're always there trying to deal with some of the issues, but also doing everything we can to bring people together.
So he was paying attention, he was learning, he was understanding the culture and all of that. So he was learning. It wasn't in a book from a third person who saw something or probably heard from someone and decided to write a book, make it a textbook for people in a classroom to learn. That wasn't him like this. He was seeing it firsthand.
When we get sent to some countries, we don't always get to see the beautiful part.
So people learn many different ways. So Harry was learning, how could I say it? He was present. He was part of the learning. He saw the cultures. He physically touched and see and taste those foods and all of that. He was learning. What do these people think? Oh my goodness. Okay. Rhodes Scholars' mission is to inspire adults to learn, discover, and travel. Rhodes Scholars offer a variety of trips, including cycling tours in Cambodia, wine tours in Portugal, adventures in Mongolia, Patagonia, and Polynesia, Papua and Santa Fe, Australian outback, and the Great Barrier Reef. There's so many things. You could go on Google and Google it. What is Rhodes Scholar? You will see the same thing here. So pretty much some of the words that I see here, that's what I was thinking of, but I didn't know it was an organization about that. So Harry was pretty much a Rhodes Scholar. He was learning as they sent him places. He see the culture of people. He understand their needs and their worries, their almost everything about the people. So he was learning. From learning these things and understanding those people, he saw what was crucial, needed in those part of the world, and he create organization to help them. Okay, I don't know if I'm making any sense of that. I didn't go to school to learn about this, but you could understand him being traveled so many places. He's doing so many work, volunteering in so many places. So he pretty much is one of those people who uses his experience and his platform and everything else for good. So he is as much qualified as anybody. He just, as a matter of fact, I will not be surprised. Harry knows more than most college professors who's teaching PhD, because many of those college professors, they learn through books. Harry, on the other hand, learned through experience. All right, so there's that. Harry Sussex has no special education to assist with solving the complex issue on this agenda, because his left crown ink. He's lost the special convenient power he once possessed. I fail to see any significant difference he can now make other than negative PR. All right, so I'll come back to that. Maybe I should. You know what? I was gonna respond, but some of the response here are pretty good already. Well, as someone who spent much time in Lesotho since he was a youngster, plus his work in mental health wellness, I'm sure he'll make a positive impact contribution. What are you doing to improve the world? Thank you. So I don't even need to read this idiot, because it's just negativity. These are the kind of negativity that tends to pull people down.
Because of the work that we end up doing, you can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
As if his ideas doesn't mean anything. You have all these world leaders. If Harry wasn't some of the ideas and contribution he contribute to some of those issues, do you think these people will show themselves? So how come they're not calling William or something? Oh my goodness. Let me go back. I don't want to read that thing. All right. What convenient power does William have? Middle East peace, homelessness, racial riots. The truth is, he can't even stop iron collection, display, and the royal family. When he criticized ivory display is a symbol of destruction. What a significant difference did William make? All right. So let me leave that alone. These are people who talking negativity, but the squad on that. So let me leave this one alone. Okay. Does anyone know if this is a country he visited or worked with before 2018? Just curious. Let's see. Some people ask, they may seem like they could be a hater, but some don't know. There are some who just happen to start knowing some of the work Harry has been doing. Let's see here. Co-founded Center Bali in 2006, there it is here, in Lesotho, a Christian country of 2 million, approximately 360,000 orphans, second highest HIV rate in the world. Prince Harry has raised millions for its program through charity polo matches. Thank you. Good to have the background. You see, this is what I mean. Some people don't know. This could have easily be one of those haters to get the answer from the squad and then to go on their hate. Okay, this is why sometimes when the question popped up, if you have the answer, you answer it in good faith and you wait until you see the response back. If they start coming with the hate thing, then you could go full-blown Sussex squad on them. Okay, so I had a feeling that person did not know. Okay, so there's that, giving a background of Center Bali, and this person respond back again, the one who asked the question. Thank you, good to have the background. So this joint presentation seems to be appropriate, like I was saying. Okay, This is how some people should interact on the internet, because you do not know who's behind the keyboard. I'm telling you, many people are just now starting to discover the power of Harry and Meghan. Before that, I didn't know anything that Meghan was doing and with the UN and all of that. I know her existence. That was that. She was an actress. That was that. Because I didn't follow her to know all of the other things. So when people ask, some of them genuinely do not know. So we have to hold back our, like, you should have known this type of things, because not everybody follow everybody. So I'm glad this person responded fairly, and there she is, or he come back and said, good to have the background. So this joint presentation seemed to be appropriate. And this is what I was saying prior to reading this, because Harry have lived experiences. They sent him places. He saw the problem. He saw the agony. He saw the good, the bad, and everything in between. And he felt this is what was needed for these kids. So he created Santa Bali with Prince Sioso to help these orphans to have a purpose in life instead of wandering around. There's a YouTube channel I watch occasionally. It's whenever I see the thing popped up, I will watch it when I'm not doing anything. This guy who was born in Africa, and he used to be a beggar, and he explained his stories in his YouTube channel, but he ended up coming in the US, and he's doing fostering a lot of kids. And majority of the kids that they give him are white, and some people are you always have haters. Why are you only adopting white kids or whatever? And he has no choice on that. But his background, being born in Africa, someone gave him a helping hand, and he become educator. I think he went to different school in the UK and the US and all of that. He traveled around and all of that, and all he wanted to do was to give back, because someone who saw potential in him, and he felt like, I got the help to put me somewhere, and he decided to dedicate his life for now. I don't know, later on things might change. He wants to help kids, and that's being a foster parent. How did he call his channel? Just look on the screen. I probably will get a screenshot of it and put it for you. And it's one of those channels, feel good YouTube channel, I will suggest to watch. Okay, and he's been on TV in the US as well. Alright, so this is really good. Let me read some more here. Lesotho is where Harry found a peaceful healing home and a caring family. After the death of his mom, he and a Prince of Lesotho founded Santa Bali charity that helps orphanage kids. Okay, thank you. So it makes some sense they will do joint presentation. All right, so there's that. Here Google will answer your query in less than 3 seconds. You made your comment with unwarranted. You see, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. And I see the responses that she's responding back to the people who answer her the proper way. Sometimes we need to be very careful how we answer people. So let me leave that alone. Was that Prince Charles sent him there? Harry spent a lot of time with the crown prince. Alright, so there's that as well. Okay, so this I wasn't even know if Prince Charles sent him. Little did Charles know this was gonna be the beginning of Harry's path into the future. Yeah, because I think Santa Bali was the first charity that Harry created. Let me look it up. Just look on the screen. Alright, so that's that. This I sort of disagree. She asked, if you know something, add to it. But let's see here. You made your comment with unwarranted pre-assumption about Prince Harry and his relationship with the people of Lesotho. No, she did not. And this is what I mean. This is what I said from the beginning. You would assume this could be a hater based on the question, but reading the response back, she genuinely did not know. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I'm done with this. All right. There's more under this, so people are responding more. I went in that. Okay, does anyone? Okay, so that's this one I went into. You can mail them and ask them why are they spending millions of dollars that could be spent on all the sick and starving adults as well as children in their country, on Prince Harry and his wife to come to talk about things they know absolutely nothing. Okay, this is the thing. Harry raised million. What is it? Not too long ago, he did a fundraiser in Florida with Nacho. Okay, the polo thing for Santa Bali. Raised millions for that. So these people, these are the negativity again. What in the name? What? Okay, let me leave that alone. It's starting to feel, this is the negativity I don't want to deal with. Okay, so let's leave that alone. Let's go to the next tweet. Whew, my goodness. Let's just say, can you just imagine this? If you were at the receiving end, you were one of those children that Santa Bali is helping. Can you imagine that if Harry did not have his head on his shoulder? Can you imagine how many kids will not get the help that they needed? Just imagine that. You have all these people, instead of either contribute or do something, okay, they rather come and bring him down. All right, next tweet. Just announced joint Grammy Award nominated multiple platinum artist Noah Khan at the spectacular opening ceremony in Vancouver on February 8, 2025. It's going to be cool. Pre-registration for early access ends September 22nd. All right, so let's listen. I'm sorry, screenshots, okay?
Hey there, this is Noah Khan, and I'm so excited to announce that I'll be performing at the Invictus Games in Vancouver, Canada on February 8th. There's going to be so many amazing, brave athletes there. I'm obviously not included in that list, but I'll be singing my sad songs. It's a cold time of year, so they picked a musician that likes to sing about being cold and uncomfortable. And I can't wait to perform the songs for you there. Really looking forward to it. Vancouver, we'll see you soon.
Okay, so a lot of artists are joining in, and I have another one as well who they posted today. Okay, awesome. Fun fact, my daughter's choir had a soloist perform 6th season for their spring concert. Knew right away who Noah was. That is awesome. We love that. Let's pause. That's an ad. Okay, yes, I love this. It is said to be an incredible opening ceremony. There's the clap here. How exciting, yeah. And maybe you'll get to hang out with Harry and Meghan too. Yeah, there's all of that. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, this one they posted today, and I've already posted that on my community board. At Nelly Furtado is performing at the opening ceremony of the Invictus Game Vancouver Whistler 2025. Pre-registered now for early access to tickets. All right, so there's that. Proud BC moment. Our very own Nelly Furtado. I never knew she was Canadian. What? I don't know. Alright, join Noah Khan at the opening ceremony on February 8, 2025. Prepare to be wowed by 500 performers in a spectacular, never seen before event. Let's go into that. Before event, pre-registered for early access, open until September 22nd. Okay, so that's in French. Okay, that's in French. And I have some links that I click on this before. The link is already in the description. I think that's this. All right, so that's in French. You guys could go and check it yourself, or pause the screen and read that. Okay, so there's that. Yes, love her music. Perfect for the Invictus game. We are major fans too. Why? Wow. Now I wish I could be there. I'll be on this side of the pond streaming. It will be incredible. Make sure you tune in. There's ad. The last time the Invictus was when was that? Was it the recent one or the year prior? I had issues viewing it and I was complaining about it, and then some squad said that they didn't have any problem. So usually when I have my problem, I stand on the rooftop to say it. But some squaddies said, really true squaddies, the one that I follow, okay, not random squaddy that come out of nowhere, but true squaddy that I follow, said some of them said they were able to see the streaming. Okay, awesome. I absolutely love Nelly. I hope she sings this hit. Okay, say it right. I have it on my workout playlist. All right, so there's all of that. Wow, wow, love Nelly. There's that. So this is my last one. Okay. Oh my God, there's already 3. Okay, the kiss Harry gave Meghan and the way he looked at her, I'm screaming. Okay, Harry and Meghan, Nigeria. There will be screenshot. Okay.
God bless you. You're so beautiful.
There it is.
Beautiful.
They are very beautiful. You see the beautiful Okoya, and you see my beautiful wife. Queen, she's so beautiful.
Every time I see this, I start laughing because I think he caught himself just saying how beautiful Meghan was, and he remembered his wife was in the audience and he had to include his wife. I don't know. That's what I felt the first time that I heard it. Okay, so there's this. Let's pause. Nobody writes about divorce. It will be the other, not them. On May 19, they will celebrate 6 years of marriage. There's the heart here. And they are very happy away from the hatred of the royal family, journalists, and trolls. Alright, that was She's Mine. Don't get any ideas, kiss. Oh, don't show this to the Rangers. He had to include his wife. Oh, someone said that. He had to include his wife after he said Meghan is the most beautiful person. Uh-oh. What about my wife? His wife can only laugh. Other people caught it too. Oh my god. Every time I see that video, I was like, oh, you better include everybody else. And the end, love wins. There's all those emojis. Oh, so emotional and happy for her. Nigeria has showed up. There's that. OMG. Oh, what the hell? OMG, so cute. Love wins. Harry said, I'm sorry my country treated you like there's the word here. I will bring you to the country who will treat you like the queen you are. Boom. So sweet. And let's not forget Colombia also. Alright, with respect and dignity and everything like that. The vice president did such a wonderful job. I applaud her for that. Okay. That is the proudest little kiss. Oh, I love them. Love is in the air. Such a beautiful loving couple. Alright, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And there's other things that I post on my community board regarding the Invictus. Alright, so go on my community board. Whatever I didn't mention here, they're already on my community board. There's this with Nelly Furtado. Is already on my community board. Okay, so that is that. Thank you for watching.
Evolution. This is the future. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.